The Bible does teach of fasting. Throughout human history, there wasn't complete ignorance in everybody. Society teaches her children that pollution exists, and in the concept of health and biology, the need for a solution exists when it comes to correctly and properly educating the mind, mentality, and psychology of consciousness, as another person. In elementary school, light refracting, or bending, through pollution in our environment. In nature, the sky's beauty isn't defined by colors sadly declared toxic. Today it's reported that 40%, nearly half of ocean life has died, a result of pollution in the ocean such as industrial pollution, cars pollution, heavy metals including mercury, today's neurotoxin, the illegal dumping of toxic byproduct, and acidic rains, etc. The disaster at Japan's Fukushima nuclear reactor must have had its toll. People are depicting growing levels of radiation from Japan to our Pacific Ocean's west coast. An animated GIF was created depicting a time-lapse of the radiation's expansion towards California. It is strange that the map depicted Baja California's eastern waters as untouched by the radiation, unlike the waters to the west of the same longitude. I wondered if Mexico, with allies, had constructed something artificial or biological, such as fungi or moss that dissipates radiation. I can recall news reports on the topic of dead aquatic life on the shores of our beaches, dead bumblebees, and dead birds. The result of chemical and biological warfare among what might be considered the shadow governments and their parallels to a shadow military, or martial force. These toxins take a toll on our health and immune system, truly on every system and cell of the body. When a person consumes a crop, such as a watermelon or a pear, they are also consuming the polluting toxins that were absorbed by the damaged roots and weak vesicular systems of the plant. Many things in food are just not meant to be there in nature. These plants are not in their natural form, they are deformed. We have never seen a properly and naturally formed and healthy watermelon or apple in our lives. All life seems to be malformed. There was much pollution long before the Industrial Revolution and the invention of a gasoline-fueled combustion engine. When a person is fasting, they are detoxing their body, purifying the body by use of the urinary tract and her kidneys. With less and less toxins within the body can accelerate its rate of healing and repairs. Each day you fast is a faster healing. Somebody tried an experiment. I hadn't eaten one day though I smoked weed and noticed more skin tone, melanin, my integumentary system, the skin, healed a little bit that day. Griffo and high, in the sun, at Great Day Park. I had read on the topic on our neuroendocrine system and learned that the pituitary gland, of our endocrine system, within the brain, was partly composed of corticotropes, cells associated with melanocytes and the production of melanin. I noticed, the organ functions much more properly while not consuming society's unnatural and toxic crop. The pituitary gland is also associated with the production of human growth hormone. I then read that fasting increases levels of human growth hormone in the blood, notably after 3 and 5 days. It is understood that organisms can go months surviving off of glycogen storage from their liver and the marrow of the bones. The body has its own naturally stored hydrogen. The composition of urine is something that should have never entered the body. The kidneys cleanse and purify the blood of what shouldn't be there, allowing the immune system to heal and repair much quicker. The reason it is called a fast. I was made to understand that working out is as a prayer of body language and movement. Neither stress nor tension are the cause of muscle growth and repair. Working out is asking another for the growth and healing of muscle tissue. A person can actually grow muscle tissue without working out. Fasting heals the body whether or not a person puts their muscle through any type of stress or tends to losing it. They don't have to work out to get it back. In Spanish, push-ups are called lagartijas, the Spanish word for lizards, an animal of regeneration. Lagartijas is probably code for fasting. In nature, a human's baby is meant to be born buff with large muscles, though this doesn't typically happen on the grid of our societies. All our organs are damaged and require healing.